Chapter 4. The Road to the Cave. All the way to the labyrinth cave, which was to become his alternative prison, Tyler stared through the barred window of the van. Scenes flickered past outside. A cozy little town, an amusement park, a beach, dense forests. The forests in their country were magnificent tall pines, sprawling firs, birches, and maples. This natural wealth was protected. Trees weren't cut down recklessly. For industry, special plantations were grown. But for Tyler, these views might be the last he ever saw. Soon he would enter the cave. The heavy door would close behind him, and his life would hang by a thread. Cold, dampness, darkness, these would press down on him constantly. The equipment given to him by the speleologists might prove useless in that grim underground world where every second could bring death. Maybe he'd been wrong to agree to this strange punishment? What parallel worlds? He'd fall into the first crevasse, and that would be it. What if he ran away? As soon as the van stopped, he could bolt into the forest. He would reach the northern coast, find work at a lighthouse. There were few visitors there he could hide for a long time. To avoid loneliness, he'd take dogs and cats from an animal shelter. Robinson Crusoe was happy on his island. Why not try the same? The van had already left the city, surrounded now by endless woods. He could escape right now, without waiting for them to stop. His hands were free. The cops weren't watching. No visible weapons. Just batons. Even if they had pistols, the bullets were probably rubber. But then what? Even if he hid in the lighthouse, he'd live in constant fear, fugitive for life. Before he could act, they arrived. There was no one near the cave. Tyler stepped out and dragged his huge rucksack after him. One officer turned to Tyler. "Well, ready?" Tyler nodded. The second officer approached a metal door embedded in the rock, pulled a plastic card from his pocket, swiped it across the lock, and pulled the handle. With a creak, the door opened. Cold, damp air and the smell of mold hit his face like a slap. Tyler shivered involuntarily. "Well then, we wish you luck. Go ahead. We'll close the door behind you," one of the policemen said. Tyler took one last look at the forest, at the blue sky with light clouds drifting across it. He put on the rucksack and stepped into the cave's darkness. Behind him, the door closed. With a thudened, total darkness fell. For a moment, it felt like taking a single step forward would send him tumbling into a bottomless abyss. A loud metallic click echoed behind him. The officers' voices faded into silence. Tyler switched on the flashlight. It was very convenient, flat, and attached to a cord. He hung it around his neck and kept walking. Hands free. Less chance of dropping it. The first grotto was small, with 2 corridors branching off left and right. The radio crackled to life. "Tyler? Hello. We received a signal that you've arrived. How's the connection?" "I hear you clearly," Tyler replied. "Do you see the 2 entrances?" "Yes." "Take the left passage. Stay on the line at all times. The initial route is safe. Then it turns into uncharted territory. Understood?" "Yes. Understood. I'm moving forward," Tyler confirmed. After it, he stepped into the unknown,